Okay, continuing, and I wanted to start with saying that that the last video that I recorded, I was just about finishing it, you know, or just finished it, and then I was thinking what name, what title will it have, you know, or no, I was not thinking that. That just a word came into my mind. There is meritocracy. Meritocracy, and I didn't know what it was. Maybe I had read it somewhere before, but I didn't remember what it was anyway. I checked in the dictionary, and I found, to my amazement, that meritocracy is a system, is a social system where people are, let's see what the, I'll share the screen with you just a minute. I think, which one shall it be? Maybe this one. Share screen, okay. So this is me from the previous video. So I was checking on Gaia, you see. I was also shocked by not finding anything about that is Gaiam, other than a company that sells all kind of stuff. I was really shocked that I could not find anything original, you know. They're talking about the real thing. Even on Facebook, when I checked Gaiam, it was a shop. Meaning meritocracy, a system in which the talented are chosen and moved ahead on the basis of their achievement. Well, from this, I take only the first part, a system in which the talented are, I would say, advancing, people are naturally advance along with their talents. So this is the basic understanding. It's a meritocracy. Ocracy in Greek, it will mean an organization of something, a governmental organization. So I'm not at all for the chosen, because I'm not sure who will choose them if it applies to a system. But if the word chosen was changed to approved, yeah. If you by your merit are approved for whatever merit that they or you think or you present, or you just found out about you. But so this is a good replacement. If I look at the system that we have today, and I think about yeah, if I think about the system that we had until now, that is by different false hierarchies, you know, paid by money or by social connections, family connections. So this meritocracy, it really brought me to think about the radical. I was talking about this video. I was talking about the radical earthling, which radical earthling is eventually the one who didn't accept any authority over how the event is going to roll in and how we are going to do something. There was a waiting and was insisting on getting the appropriate answer, and as we didn't buy into, and they never proven correct, none of the projections that we are offered by different groups, and eventually we find ourselves walking in the field on our own and finding the flowers that we want, or picking them up, so maybe, and doing what we can do best for this situation. Personally, there's a lot of struggle about it, and the struggle I wanted to add to it a very interesting perspective that I had, and this is the reason I wanted to record this video in the first place. So it is about chemtrail. So what chemtrails worth is the title of this video. You know, the people talk about the collision or the how chemtrail connect, or are we connected to the chemtrail? And the way I have done it, and I do it more often to not recognize what I do, you know. And so when there is an area, a realm, you can say, or a society or environment that is contaminated, what you sometimes do, you have no choice sometimes, is to get contaminated as well. So that you will hopefully come around and figure it out and get out of it one piece. So for me, I don't know, maybe you resonate with the story a little bit, but many people would, you know, because many people are going through this life, or at least enough people going through their life with not finding anything that will match their frequencies. And if they find something that matches their frequencies, it's not something that is something, you know, just on a point. It's not something, it's not a way of life that resonates with you, and it's not a profession resonate with you. It's not a society that resonates with you. I mean, there's no profession that resonates with you. So when you look around, and there's no sense of moral that resonates with you, and there's no correct ways to communicate with others that meets with you or what you need, so you get into the struggle of you know, diving into the problem and getting yourself in trouble, getting closer to the problem, getting involved with it. So in order to connect with the problems that they have here, I had to get myself into enough problems so until I want, you know, that I say, oh, I want out of this. So I put myself in trouble twice, maybe, in this life in general, and many times, maybe anymore, emotionally. You just submit to somebody's feeling, to some projection, that you want to learn about. So what I'm saying here is that, people see me smoke and you can see me cough. It's not much that I smoke. I clean myself every day of the remnants of the smoking, become clear of that, but in the same time, I get this certain strength that I would need to fight this chemtrail, this air full of powder. And strange thing maybe is that the two that connect, the overlay, where well, if I thought that this world is sick and ill, if I thought so, a little bit of it I need to feel myself in order to align with this innate feeling of illness that you have here. And you know that this problem is engineered, it's politically, it's industrially, it's spiritually, to dirt everything with a spiritual quality of some, evidently those who run the show here with their helicopters in the sky, and the airplane, and the chemtrails, they just cover the earth with something that nothing grows anymore, that it kills everything. I think smoking a cigarette is a way to relate to it from my inner experience, so that I can handle this kind of thing. You see, you hear the helicopters. So there's a policy going with the chemtrail support here, and the chemtrail coming out of this building, I think from the top of this building, from the roof of this building, they started to bring their dirt closer. So I'm smoking as a way of connecting a little bit with the problem. In the sense of getting choked by pressure, because it's also intimidating to live in such a dirt. The earth, the air here is kind of, I think, somewhat full of it, And I'm here, I'm sitting and I'm breathing it, and then I'll go inside in the room and get some fresh air, because it's only coming from the south for some reason, perhaps the wind. They are, trailing with consideration to the wind flow, so they'll know where it will end eventually. Amazing. Anyway, so the title of this movie, I'm not sure which it will be, but it's something to do about the worth of chemtrail. Yeah, okay, so thank you for watching me. I'm Yosan Pedro, nice to meet you. Encantado conocerte, encantado verte otra vez. a mi camino y gracias a todos.